Hi, my name is Ashley, and this has been Hot Yoga's demonstrational video on how to properly move through Chaturanga. We see this pose over and over again throughout our practice, and it is imperative that we move through it safely and properly to avoid shoulder injury and lower back pain over time. This video will show us how to do so. We begin by moving forward to plank, shoulders over wrists. Then we bend our elbows alongside our rib cage to 90 degrees. Our core is engaged throughout this whole time. Let's see some common mistakes that we see as teachers in class. People will shift forward to plank, and without proper core engagement, they'll lead with their hips toward the mat instead of leading with their chest. If you do this, it will lead to lower back pain. Your core must stay engaged. Another common mistake is people will shift forward to plank, they'll project their chest forward, but then they'll bend their elbows past 90 degrees, dipping their shoulders. Again, this will lead to shoulder injury over time. Another mistake is people will shift forward. They'll bend their elbows, but they'll extend their wrist past their elbows. Your elbows must stay stacked over your wrist. Now let's move through a fun practice that you can do at home or before class. Take 2 blocks, stack them on your mat, and align them shoulder width apart. Now bring the heels of your hand in front of the blocks and step back into plank. This will help remind us to keep our elbows stacked over our wrist as we move forward. It truly is much more of a chest projection forward than we would think. These blocks are a handy tool to help us to keep our chest moving forward. Now let me shift forward my body so you can see my elbows and how they stack directly over my wrist. As I move forward, my elbows bend to 90 degrees, not past it, so my shoulders stay lifted. Here's another common mistake, is that instead of people bending their elbows and keeping them along their rib cage, they extend them out wide. This is incorrect. Elbows must stay along your rib cage. Let's see this version one more time correctly. Shift forward to plank, shoulders over wrist, bend to 90 degrees, elbows over wrist, and pull your chest through. Remember to always listen to your body, move safely, and modify this pose when need to by coming to your knees. Thank you again for your time. Namaste.